and the whole world to hear this. If we are here, it's not because we want to live in this street here. No one in this world would prefer to stay in the street with his family. Do you understand? We ran away from our country because of the crisis. And that crisis is this international communities, they are causing it. And all of you, you are aware of that. They are using Rwanda. They are using Rwanda to attack our eastern part of the country so that we must not be stable. We must be running here and there to other countries.
And what do you want the South African government to do about that?
All we want to do, the UNHCR agency, they have the rights to protect the refugees. Is this how they protect refugees?
Good evening and welcome to Daily Cast News. I'm Ivy Smithy. A bold campaign unfolded in Johannesburg today as members of Operation Dudula led a mass eviction targeting hijacked inner-city buildings. The focus? Foreign nationals accused of illegally occupying properties, refusing to pay rent, and destroying infrastructure, while locals remain homeless and jobless.
Program at Evicted. So we don't know what human rights as you know right now, generally about 14 South Africans go Zimbabwe, because back then go Zimbabwe illegal. So we won't stop as Operation Dudula. We'll fight until we die. This is our country. So, but this is the court. So, as our President Dudula Crackdown, the court on Kamohari. So, our TV judgment whether it will fail today or not.
I mean, we listened because for some reason we couldn't participate. They've been sending emails to a personal email address and not to of an organization, but that's something for another day. We listened to what they are saying, that we are harassing them and they're worried about our regalia and all that. And I mean, those are just unfound things. You can't just say somebody's harassing you because they go into marches and they're fighting for lawlessness. You can't say that. So we will wait for the judgment, and I hope it will come out soon. And we're hoping it will not be in favor of the people of the applicants, because South Africans are angry. How can foreigners take us to court in our country? People are asking, why don't they pack their bags and leave if they're not happy with how we treat them in this country? I mean, our facilities are suffocating, it's a fact. Public clinics, hospitals. It cannot continue like this. I mean, we're living with aliens, people we don't know who they are, where they're coming from, because some of them are undocumented, and we will not stop. We are still going to continue being the mouthpiece of South Africans because people are relying on this. Nobody is talking about the immigration issues like Operation Dudula. Yes, we can hear other parties, your MK, your Patriotic Alliance, they do talk about this issue, but no one is talking so hard about it. And we will not stop, that's what I'm saying. But the judge must just be conscious when they take a decision on who they're going to grant the order to. And unfortunately, that's what it is.
The buildings, some owned by deceased South African families or left vacant due to migration, were reportedly taken over by undocumented foreign nationals. For years, residents say these hijackers lived rent-free, bypassed city bills, and turned lawful housing into dens of crime, drug abuse, and overcrowding. Many South Africans, like Thulani Dlamini of Hillbrow, say they have been on housing waiting lists for over a decade, only to watch foreigners take over flats illegally, without contracts, IDs, or accountability. They're not paying a cent, says Dlamini. Meanwhile, we're sleeping outside waiting for RDP houses.
ndiyavuya Operation Dudula ndibona ifanele indawo yohlala endaweni endlini bengenandawo yohlala so ke Operation Dudula ndifumanele indlu and I'm so glad Ella Rochelle so ke I'm so glad.
Some of those evicted today claim they were left with no other choice due to poverty or lack of documentation. But critics say desperation doesn't justify criminality. We are not xenophobic. We are simply taking back what belongs to South Africans. You can't come to someone's country, hijack their house, and disrespect their systems, said Zandile Dubula. While many agree the movement's actions border on vigilantism, others say government inaction has forced communities to take matters into their own hands. Over 500 buildings are reportedly hijacked in Johannesburg alone. Majority are controlled by illegal foreign syndicates who don't pay city services. City Power loses millions each year from illegal connections in these buildings. Over 1.2 million South Africans remain on formal housing waiting lists. But while the outrage is understandable, the law remains the law. Only the state, not pressure groups, has the legal mandate to evict and prosecute. Still, one cannot ignore the frustration of ordinary South Africans watching their property, economy, and dignity being undermined by foreigners who show no respect for national laws. Yes, Operation Dudula may not always act within the law. But isn't it time we also ask, why are foreigners allowed to hijack our homes, dodge our systems, and live without accountability? Until government acts decisively, the line between justice and chaos will keep getting thinner. I'm Ivy Smithy for Daily Cast News. Good night.